Hello, my name is Rachel and I like playing with makeup. So I have a kind of I guess a combo video for you right now. We're doing a chatty get ready with me, but we're getting ready with some makeup I got for a small Amazon makeup haul. So it's only, I say it's only 2 items, but one of the items is like a whole face of makeup. But first let me show you what I got from Amazon, and then we'll get ready and I will ramble about things. And I of course am wearing my adorable Haunted Mansion ears that were a gift from my friend Sarah from the channel Seakwin. I will of course link her channel down in the description box below. If you're not already following her, definitely go check her out. Alright, so first what I got, I like after if you guys watched my videos about the ZC stuff, I absolutely loved their makeup, but I lost 2 of the boxes from the subscription. Oh, and just to follow up on that, PayPal did refund me for the 2 missing boxes. And their customer service did eventually get back to me to let me know that all the boxes had been delivered. Apparently they mailed the first 2 boxes at like the same time and they were delivered on the same day, and that was the day that my packages disappeared, unfortunately. So that was unfortunate that they didn't split up the mailing of those 2 boxes, because then I would have only lost 1. Anyway, so I really just loved that makeup, so I started exploring different like Chinese makeup brands and Asian makeup brands, and I found these couple of things on Amazon. And first is this set right here, and this was only like, I want to say maybe $20, and it had remarkably good reviews for a set of makeup. There's only $20, so we're gonna find out today if that makeup is as decent as the reviews say it is. So, I mean, the box is super cute, right? That's really what fascinates me about this Chinese makeup, is they have just the prettiest packaging. Okay, that took me a minute to figure out. I thought it slid out, but it's one of these magnetic closures. And here is all the makeup. A couple things look like they jostled loose. So, here we go. Here is our set. These 2 are lip glosses. Oh no, wait a minute. This is a lip gloss. This is a concealer. This is, I believe, the mascara, eyeliner. There is a BB cream and a face powder. So that's pretty close to a whole face of makeup just right there. Only thing we were really missing was eyeshadow. So I found this palette, and this palette was, I want to say, around $10. It had decent reviews, maybe not the best reviews, but it is, a lot of times Asian makeup, they go for that, I guess, a little more subtle look, so the pigments can be a little less intense, and I do like a really intense pigment, so I'm still hoping for the best. But like I said, it wasn't expensive, and I mean, the packaging is just so cute. Let's see if I can figure out how to get into this without destroying the packaging. And the box has the same image on it as the actual palette itself. And here are the colors inside. Really pretty, maybe a touch more neutral than I generally go for. About half of them, it looks like, are shimmers and the other half are mattes. I am really intrigued by this red right there in the center. It's coming up kind of bright on camera, but I feel like it's more of a brick red in person. So I think that'll be fun to play with. Although it does have all that cute little embossing in it. I don't know if you can see that. I always hate messing up the embossing, but you have no choice with this one because there are no shadows that are not embossed. But you know, the palettes are made to be used. And I did see several similar types of palettes at varying prices, anywhere from, like I said, this one was around $10 all the way up to $20 to $30. I of course am cheap, so I went for the cheap one. So we roughly have a full face of makeup here for roughly $30, so that's not bad. So let's see where to start. I guess I need to start with priming, which this does not include primer. So I, of course, have my regular primers, face primer and eye primer. So I guess it's been over a week since I got back from my vacation. I had an amazing time, but it was a beach trip, and for most of the week, unfortunately, the weather did not agree with us, and it was somewhat chilly and rainy. But I mean, there was never a lack of things to do. There was a very large group of people. We had 3 houses next to each other, plus an extra house a couple of blocks down. There was always something going on somewhere. So even if we couldn't spend a lot of time outside until that very last day or two, there was still always something to do. But I also I didn't vlog it at all. Every day I'd be like, oh, maybe I'll try vlogging tomorrow. And tomorrow came and I didn't bother trying to vlog. It was terrible. I guess I was too busy having fun. I'll try to be better in the future though, because there will be similar trips in the future. I have my switch because I always do my eyes first. This is to clean off brushes between colors. I love these things. You can get them for $1 at the Dollar Tree. And they might be $1.25 now for all I know. Like the Dollar Tree did recently raise prices where a lot of their stuff is now $1.25. So now they're the $1.25 tree. Also, I spent my entire vacation eating tons of food and drinking tons of alcohol. So I gained at least 5 pounds. Now, to this point, I didn't own a scale, so I have no idea what I actually weigh. So I have no way of confirming or denying that, but it just feels that way. I feel, it's been over a week and I still feel somewhat bloated from the whole thing. But it was worth it. It was worth it. Every bit of it. I have no idea what I'm going to do. I see a couple of colors I'd like to try. I think I'm going to start with this kind of champagne-y color for all over the eyelid. So that's a very light and subtle shimmer to it. Now, I have a feeling I'm going out of frame when I put the makeup on. So if I jump from, I'm going to put this on and suddenly I have it on, it's because I cut myself out of frame applying it. And I'm not going to make you watch the top of my head for however long that is. But I am later this evening because, like, as soon as I got back from vacation, I had to work 7 nights straight, so I didn't have time to film any videos, which is why there were no videos last week, because I just didn't have time to throw any together. So I have like 5 videos I need to film tonight, although 2 of them are Delta 8 videos, and I know those aren't necessarily as popular. And also I have to make them adult only content, so they definitely don't get as much attention as say a haul video does. And then I'm also starting filming my 30-day hula hoop belt challenge, so I'm kind of excited to get started on that. Let's see, where am I? What am I doing with this eye thing? Should we go red? Should I just go for it and go with that center red color? I feel like I should. It's like I really like this shimmery burgundy over here too, but I feel like this pop of red. Okay, yes, it's not necessarily the most pigmented red I have ever used, but it's still pretty and it still has decent pigment. So yeah, not bad. Remember, this is only a $10 palette, so not bad at all. Next, I think I'm going to do the black on the outer part of the eye. I feel like I've definitely done a similar looks in the past, but you know me, I do the same thing every time anyway. I just change up the colors. Okay, so same thing, like maybe not the most pigmented black I've ever used, but still pretty decent. I'm not 100% sure if this will even do anything or show up, but I am going to go into that shimmery burgundy and blend the 2 colors together right in the center. I actually like that color. I think that's really pretty. Now I'm going to blend out the upper edge, and I'm going to go back into the champagne to do that. And just because I'm curious, I'm going to just swatch this gold color because it's just so pretty looking. Oh, that is a pretty gold. Put it there on my finger. So I think this little palette was definitely worth the $10 I paid. I do like it, and I'm just a sucker for packaging, and it's just so cute. Okay, move on to face. I don't even know where I left off on the whole attempting to chat part. What was I talking about? So I do have right now 3 conventions that I will be vending at over the next few months. Starting in July, I have it's called Ocean Renaissance. It's in Ocean City, Maryland, and it's a like mermaid pirate Renaissance festival thing, and it's in a convention center there in Ocean City, Maryland. So I'm super excited for that. I guess next would be, we can try the, I don't know. Oh, I guess I should do the BB cream first, then try the concealer. I don't really use concealer that often. I feel like it makes my under eyes look worse normally, but we'll still give it a try just for the sake of trying everything in this kit. But we will start with the BB cream. And this is actually a plastic container. If I can figure out how to get into it. Interesting. So the decorated lid comes off completely. Like, how does where's the hinge? How do we get to the product? Okay, this wasn't supposed to come off. Put that back on. It twists. Oops. Okay, so now I know though. And then some sort of protective cover maybe. Oh wait, that's just the product inside. So I think this is the screen. Let's see if I can get that off. Let me screw this back together. I apparently have no idea what I'm doing. So the protective cover comes off, and then here is our BB cream. It's got like one of those little weird rubbery mesh things on it, and then the product. And it has a little sponge to apply it with, and the sponge is in a case, so that's cute. So much going on here. There's so much going on here. All right, let's put some of this on then. I think I've seen advertisements for stuff like this on Facebook. That's so cool. Although, putting the print on my face. Oh no, I pressed too hard and I popped the little plastic screen thingy out. It has like a fresh, pleasant smell to it. I like the smell. It's like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's not very makeup-y. It's just kind of fresh. And I actually like the finish so far. It's just a BB cream, so it's not like a full coverage or anything, but I feel like it's done a decent job of evening out my skin tone. It feels light and refreshing. I actually like it. Except for the part where I ruined it by pressing too hard and crushing that screen. Oh no. And the sponge, I did not wet or anything, but I think it did a pretty decent job of blending it out. So yeah, I mean, so far, I like it. I just wish I hadn't messed that up. But that is completely my fault for forcing it down too much. Oh my. I'd be careful closing this because I don't want to get the makeup everywhere. Make sure I keep it flat so it doesn't like fall everywhere. Okay. Oops, I'm doing a bad job of screwing that back on. And I can't seem to get the lid screwed back on evenly. This is all user error though. This is not the product's fault. But I can put the sponge back in the little protective case. How cute. And we will move on. Okay, so yes, Ocean Renaissance is at the end of July, and then September I have a horror convention. Next, of course, we are going to try that concealer. And then what I'm really excited for is in November is the Unconvention. And the Unconvention is very similar to Dark Side of the Con, which I had an amazing time at back in, when was that? February, January, whatever, a few months ago. Had an amazing time. So I'm really looking forward to Unconvention. Some of my, like Ego Likeness, which you guys know is one of my favorite bands. They'll be playing. They also played the last Unconvention, because this is the second Unconvention. They've only had one previous. But Ego Likeness also played it Dark Side. Guess I can use that sponge some more to try and... Okay, that I think blended out nicely. It's not too terrible. Like, my problem with concealers is it usually, rather than concealing, it emphasizes the lines and the crepiness under my eyes. I mean, this might be doing that a little bit, but not too bad. And I will say, so far for both of the products, they're very pale. So if you're any darker than me, they probably won't work. So there is that one negative. Okay, so next, I think there is an eyeliner here. Line some, oh no, next is powder. Next is the powder. And it does have a little puff in it. A little safety thingy. I don't know if you guys can hear one of the cats crying in the background. Every now and then they wander through the house crying until I'm like, I'm right here, and then they come over. But I can't do that right now because obviously. So I'm really looking forward to the next few months and being able to do some conventions. And this is just a translucent face powder. The powder itself looks white, but I think it goes on pretty translucent. Again, it just has a very light, let's say like fresh smell. And it's probably no better or no worse than any other translucent powder I have tried. Maybe just a touch cakey where I didn't blend the concealer out quite enough over here in this corner, but it's probably not even noticeable with all these harsh lights on me. But overall, the combination of that BB cream and that powder isn't that bad. It's not drawing out, like, because I have patches of dry skin, and it's not making them super noticeable. I can still see it a little bit like through here on the nose, maybe just a touch around the mouth. But yeah, for the most part, that's a really good combination. And then I'm not sure how it's going to look when I actually review the footage back, but just looking here, it actually looks pretty decent. I like it. All right, what else do we have? Okay, now I'm gonna have to go to some non-new products for my, do a little bit of contour. Of course, using my favorite Chocolate Soleil. We're getting there, we're almost gone. Okay. Oh, there is a puss. The puss found me. I think she was the one who was crying. I don't know if you guys can see her back there. Hey, puss. Yep, that was her. She found me. All right, so what's next? I guess next I have to align my eyes. So what are you guys looking forward to this summer? I just discussed everything I'm looking forward to. So I'm curious what you all are looking forward to this summer. Anything fun, exciting going to happen? I feel like, I guess things did kind of start opening up last summer, but I feel like this will be the summer where, things are almost a assemblage of normalcy, almost. Like, I know that there's still spikes going on, and I mean, COVID definitely isn't gone. It's going to be with us forever, just like the cold and the flu. But hopefully, with enough people, being vaccinated or having already caught it, that there's enough immunity out there that it'll just start getting weaker, so it'll be more manageable. I keep getting colds. Because, 2 years I was completely isolated and I didn't get a cold once. I was like, it was great. But now that I'm actually hanging around people, like I came back from the vacation with a cold, but I took a COVID test. It wasn't COVID. It was just a standard, like, head cold, which is just the price I have to pay for peopling, I guess. But let's see here, eyeliner. This is actually a liquid eyeliner, and I don't really use eyeliner a lot these days, but we're gonna give this a try. I feel like that was fairly easy to control, so not terrible. I mean, I'm not great at applying eyeliner, but I feel like I didn't like mess anything up too badly there, and it didn't, like, it goes down pretty smoothly, so I wasn't tugging on my skin, which is something that happens pretty often even with liquid liners, because I'm just, you know, aging, older eyes, the skin is, I guess, loose and crepey. I'm gonna put a little line on my hand, and we're gonna see how it dries down, because I don't want to rub my eyes to see how well it's drying down. So we'll give that a minute, and then we'll see how it holds up, if it smears. I think I mentioned in my last chatty get ready with me that I'm actually intending to leave my job at the end of June and pursue doing my chain and scale mail as you know, my full-time job, which means I'll have to book even more conventions, because, you know, 3 for a year is not going to, you know, give me the income I need for a year. But I really need to get on my Etsy too, because right now my Etsy is still in vacation mode. Never took it off of vacation mode after Dark Side, because I never went through everything to find out what I still had, because I just took everything with me. And I need to go through and, you know, see what I had listed on Etsy that I sold at Dark Side. So this is the lipstick that it comes with. It also comes with this lip gloss. So actually, I want to try both, because I am curious about both. So I'm going to put the lip gloss on first, and then I can wipe it off and put the lipstick on. This is not a lip gloss. This is a liquid lipstick. And it's, I think on camera it's coming off really orange, but in person it's more of like a brick red, like a brownish red. But on camera, like at least from here to here, it looks kind of orange, but I don't think it's bad. Not a bad color. Give it a minute to see if it dries down any. Yeah, so I'm really excited about, you know, my plans, but I'm also a little nervous, because, you know, now the world is talking about this recession we're about to enter, and things aren't going to get better. Like, I might be picking the wrong time to try and go into business for myself. But we'll see what happens, right? We'll find out. Ugh. Okay, it still feels pretty liquidy. So it might not be a dry down type, but it's definitely not a gloss. It's definitely more of a liquid lipstick. Oh, and let's see how so yeah, it dries down nicely. It doesn't smear. So, good liner. Now let's try the other lipstick. We wipe this off. Yeah, it wipes right off, so it doesn't dry down in any way. Now let's go in with the lipstick. That is a pretty bright red. I think it's coming off more red on camera than in person. I mean, like, brighter, but in person it's still a pretty bright red. Maybe like a cherry slushy red. So yeah, not bad. And I don't think it's a terrible color for me. I think I can get away with that. Although strangely enough, I might like the brownish orange one better, which I wouldn't think I would, because I tend to steer away from orange things, but I don't know. Wasn't bad. Let me know what you think. Which of the two lipsticks did you like better on me? So, is that everything? I think we've tried everything. I'm going to add one more product that's not part of the kit. A little bit of highlight, just because, why not? Just jammed my thumb in the highlight. Oh well. You guys know I've been kind of on an anti-blush kick, although I'm thinking maybe I should bring blush back for summer. Yeah. Go for the sun-kissed look, maybe? I don't know. I tend to prefer the I've been locked in a basement and haven't seen sunlight in a decade look, but, you know, it's good to shake things up every so often. I mean, I guess technically living night shift life, I kind of have been locked away in the dark for years. Okay, I might have got a little carried away with the highlight, but that's fine. So yeah, let's see here. did we do everything? I think we've done everything. I think we're done. I think we've reached the end. I think I'm ready. The only thing I'm getting ready for, of course, is just to film more videos. But we've tried everything in this kit, and I actually like it. I'm definitely going to be using the BB cream and the powder. Oh, I didn't try it. I forgot. There's mascara. I need mascara. My lashes are bare. So let me... Oh, that's a weird one. There's like no bristles to that one. How odd. Well, I guess there's more bristles on the top. That's a interesting one. But anyway, let's give this a try. And then I can give a full review. I forgot there was something I hadn't done yet. Okay, so not the worst mascara I've ever tried, but not great either. But I have very short lashes. I don't have nice lashes, so I need like a lot of oomph in my mascara, and this is just a light, more natural look. But as I mentioned earlier, Asian makeup does tend to lean more towards more subtle, natural looks, so that's not surprising. I feel like it did a better job on this eye. Maybe I just have better lashes on this eye. That's a possibility, I guess. And I still managed to get it everywhere. Okay, so I am going to go in with my favorite current mascara, because I'm not doing falsies today, which is the Lash Princess by Essence. These are only like $5 on Amazon. I really need to get a new one because I've probably already had this one too long. Because you are supposed to replace your mascara, what, every, is it 3 months? I tend to use them for like 6 months to a year. So there's that. But yeah, I definitely do need to replace it soon because it's still good, but it's not performing as well as it did when I first opened it. And I think it's probably been about at least 3 months, if not longer, since I purchased it. Okay, it's a little bit better, but really if I went oomph lashes, I really need to do falsies. I don't have a lot of natural lash to work with. Okay, so and now we're done. Now I can give my review. I really did like the face products in this. I really like that BB cream. I like that face powder. The concealer, I'm gonna have to play with a little bit more. Like, it doesn't do what I often have problems with concealers, where it just, you know, really brings out the line. So at least it didn't do that. But at the same time, I'm not sure if it did anything. So I'm not sure if there was a point in using it, but I mean, the shade was definitely right for me, so at least there was that. The lipsticks, I think I like both of the lipsticks. Strangely enough, I think I like the orange brownish one better, which is unusual for me. The eyeliner was nice and glided on nice and smooth, didn't tug at my skin. It was pretty decent. From the little hand test, it didn't smear, so I would give that a thumbs up. I guess the mascara would probably be my least favorite thing, just because I think if I had naturally long lashes, any mascara would work for me, and I'd be happy with it. But because I'm not working with much in the lash department, not my favorite mascara. And of course the sponge, the little sponge, I like that it comes in a little, the packaging is a bit cheap, but like, as I said, this whole kit was only like 20 bucks, so it is a bit cheap. But I'm surprised at the quality of the products inside the cheap packaging. Like the little sponge and the cute little case. And I thought it worked really well to blend everything out. So yeah, got powder all over everything. But yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised with this little kit. And if the lip colors weren't so incredibly bold, I think this would be like a great little gift for someone who's just starting out in makeup. But yeah, no, so I'm really happy with this kit, and I think it was definitely worth the price, and I'm definitely going to be using up that BB cream. And then the eyeshadow palette is absolutely adorable, and if you like the colors and don't like something that's super pigmented but that you can build up, I think you would enjoy it. And especially for the price point of only $10, you get something incredibly cute that actually functions rather decently. Now, of course, this is just first impressions. I haven't worn this makeup through anything. So who knows if it would stay, if it would all just fade in like a couple of hours. I guess I'll know in a few videos at least. But I guess that is all that I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this chatty get ready with me. As usual, I was kind of all over the place on the chatty part. I don't even remember what I talked about. And then hopefully, like right now I'm at 50 minutes. Hopefully I can edit this down to, I like to keep it under 30. Fingers crossed I can edit it down to at least under 30, if not even shorter. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments what you thought of these products. If you've tried any of these products. Actually, they're kind of cute together, aren't they? And I hope everyone is just having a wonderful day and is just staying happy, healthy, and safe in this incredibly crazy world we're living in. And please subscribe to the channel. And I guess, let's see, that's it, right? Bye guys, I'll talk to you all soon.